Hi there, welcome back to my channel, and today I'll be quickly doing another journal with me video. Actually, it's quite late now and I hope I can have good lighting before the sun's like totally go down. So let's start. Okay, first up I'm just gonna show you the supplies I'll be using today because I have so much of it, so I actually have to sort of think of a theme today and just choose those few supplies that I want to use. First up, of course, my vintage ticket stash. This one I must have like most of the time when I'm doing my journal. Second up, I have my vintage paper stash here. Mostly is from London Gifties and some other packaging that I keep it. So then these are the stamps that I might use. I'm not sure whether I'm gonna use all of it, but I just choose a few that I'm thinking of using for this journal. And these are some other few stamps as well. This is from Black Milk Project. I love their stamps on this raw woodbuck, and I love it. This is from what is it called? Can't remember. I think it's called Raw Market or something. And this is from I'm so sorry where this is from. I'm gonna link everything down below, but these are the stamps that I choose. This is from my paper projects, from one of the Love Letter series. Okay, so these are the 4 stamps that I would love to incorporate, but I'm not sure whether I'm gonna use all of it. But that's the plan, and I wanted to use this for sure. This is a poem that I typed out from a poem that I got from this I can't remember. I'm so sorry. My memory is so bad. But again, I'm gonna list everything down below. It's from Ruby Kaur. The Milk and Honey was the first book. The second one, something about flowers. Can't remember. So sorry. So this is the one that I type it out in my typewriter, and I want to incorporate this and a dolly that I got from my local store, and I'm hoping to incorporate this as well. Why is it not focusing? Okay, there we go. And then one of my many container of washi, and I choose this theme like floral, what do you call this, watercolor theme container that I have. Glues, and of course one of my favorite stamps to use was a Fine Clair. So some of the colors that I have, and of course my traveler's notebook. So now I'm going to sort of like fast forward. I'm going to increase the speed a bit so that it won't be such a long video. Okay, let's start. Okay, I finally managed to finish that very thick insert of mine, and now I'm going back to the regular Travelers Company insert, the grid. Yes, the grid insert. So I've already done July 1st, and I'm doing for the July 2nd. So I really want to incorporate the dolly, but at first I really don't know how to do that. So I did pause for a while to think, and then I decided to take out my vintage paper, and well, I just took out the first paper that I saw, and that will be the one I want to use. So here I'm still trying to figure out how should I place them, and then I decided to put it at the bottom because I don't know whether you can see it previously. Before I sort of put the paper down, you can see that there's a bleed through from the previous page because I used the stance on ink pad, and it's very pretty, but the ink is so vibrant and vivid that it bled through. But I really love the stance on ink pad, so yeah, I still use it. But then of course the other page I have to sort of cover it with something else, but that's not a problem since I love to layer with papers and now dollies. Yep, so here I'm just using my distress ink to distress the dolly because it's white in color, like really really white, so I want to distress it a bit because I like things to be old and vintage. So yeah, so here I'm just distressing with the two of my favorite distress ink color. I think one is called something linen, sorry, let me see, antique linen, and the other one is the vintage photo. So here you go. As you can see, I'm also distressing the vintage paper before I glue it down. Yep, and there you can see a little bit of bleed through below there from the previous page. So here, yeah, I'm just blending the two distress color, and now I'm gonna put everything down with my glue stick. So first up will be the vintage paper, which I got from London Gifties. Yep. And I hope the lighting is okay. If you feel that it's really too dark, please sort of adjust your lighting of your PC or your phone, because I'm really sorry, it's like 4 p.m. here and it's gone dark. So yeah, later in the video you can see that I actually turn on the light. I have no choice because it's really gotten too dark that I can't even see for myself. Yeah, so but please accept my apologies for this, because I really wanted to do this journal with me. And here you can see that there are actually a few pieces of dollies there. I was actually wondering why the dolly is like so thick, but there are actually a few pieces stuck together. I didn't notice until I cut it off, but it's okay, I can use the other pieces anyway. So here I'm just trying to be very sure that that's the place where I want to put it. So now I've decided and putting on some glue to put down the dolly. I got it like very cheap in my local store, and they're like bunch of it. It's like 2 ringgit plus, so less than, I don't know how many cents in US dollar. Yep, so I bought quite a few packs of it. And here I just remember to zoom in. Very sorry about that. I should do more of journal with me video, because evidently I do not have much experience on this video. So here I zoom in a little bit so you all can see it better. Here I'm putting down that poem that I typed on this. Is it called glassine paper? I think it's called glassine. Or did I pronounce it correctly? I'm sorry if I butchered the word. Glassine, Glassine, glassine paper. Yep, I love that paper because it's sort of like transparent a little bit, so you can see through. Yep, so the layering is like very nice. And here I'm gonna stamp the date, which is 2nd of July, using this Fine Clair Shady Lane. Now green is my favorite color, so I have lots of green ink pad or stamp pad for the matter. So here I'm just stamping down this date, 02 July. And actually the effect of stamping on the dolly is pretty well. I thought it might smear or it might sort of feather or anything, but it doesn't. It's absolutely gorgeous. So now I found another thing that is my favorite, one of my favorite journal supplies, dollies. So here I'm just using another green, rainforest, to stamp on the month with this, which is July. And then after that I'm gonna do more stamping. I try to be silent for a while and see how will the video be, but I think it might looks weird unless I have background music on. Well, let's Let's see how it turns out. Okay, then I decided to use this stamp, which is a very pretty girl, not pretty girl, a very pretty stamp where a girl holding a big bunch of flowers. Yep. And I decided to use the red color. Now I forgot that I actually stamped it partially on this glassine paper, so the stamp the ink did not dry fast enough, and I sort of smeared it later on, but now I sort of let you have a close-up look, and it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. So after that, I sort of decided to do something on the top because it's like super empty. So I want to use this washi tape and a little bit of this craft paper sticker. I think this is where I smeared it. So I'm gonna just cut down a piece to use it at that corner so that I can do some stamping as well as incorporate that washi on that corner. So that washi tape is from Liang Feng and I love it. I think it's gorgeous. It has lots of colors and pattern. Yep, I choose the one that's brown color. And here you can see I turn on the light and I think I noticed that I smudged that pretty girl stamp. Yep, there you go. So yep, there, smeared it. Anywho, now I learned my lesson. I have to let it dry first, or I stamp it later on. I try to use the paper to sort of dry the ink. Well, it's okay. I do not mind that much because it looks okay to me. And here I wanted to use that stamp, and I wanted to use the red color. Where's the Fine Clair, and turns out pretty. So later on I went and get my washi tape cutter for that Liang Feng washi. I'm still obsessed with the cutter now, as of now at least. Normally I'll just use my hand to tear because I love that tearing effect, but as of now I like this washi cutter tearing effect. So I place that down and voila. And next up, I wanted to incorporate my vintage stickers, of course. So I found this small little piece which is in like a yellow color. Yep, this one. And I wanted to sort of, I don't know, to cover up that fingerprint there, but I actually do not mind if I don't cover up. So anyway, I wanted to put it at that corner, that area, together with this craft paper sticker, and I sort of tear it off camera, and yeah, I decided I wanted to put it there. I just want to be extra sure because I have a little bit of doubt whether I want to put it there, but then I sort of like it, how it looks right there. So yeah. And then I am going to glue these vintage tickets down and then do one last stamping after this. So I'm gonna use this love letter series from my paper projects, which is one of my favorite stamps. It's absolutely gorgeous, so I'm gonna just layer it there with the red color again, because I think the red color shows off very nicely, especially when you want to do layering. Yep. So yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm very sorry for the lighting. It's actually pretty late here. It's late evening, and hope to see you guys soon. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and thank you for leaving those nice comments. And yeah, see you guys soon. Bye. Take care.